winning games without Julius, if Julius is available or not.
So we talked about the Memphis Grizzlies and their trash talking, and as of recent, Dillon Brooks had a lot to say about LeBron, and I think he's already regretting some of the things that he has spoken to Mr. James over there on the Los Angeles Lakers. How much of that trash talking do you think affects the team? Like, I know you've been on a couple teams with Lance Stevenson, and how do you kind of handle that, like, as a teammate of someone that's talking and kind of poking the bear?
It's being an agitator is like a slippery slope. Like, no bullshit, because like you talking shit to somebody that controls the game.
Right.
Bron controls the game, and you're Dillon Brooks. Like, you don't get 20 shots a night. You don't get 25 shots a night. Like Bron does. Like, you don't think he's going to hit shots. You don't think he's going to make shots. Like, he's going to play well. Like,
right.
And it's a slippery slope for that reason alone. Like, you're trying to match up with somebody that's going to get wet. That's like having a shootout and you got 3 bullets to my 25 bullets. Like, who's going to win? You better get some good ass. Your aim better be fucking impeccable.
Did y'all see the accolades they posted?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sick. They did him wrong on that.
That's
what he get.
That's literally what it is. Like, in a regular season, it works because you're not gonna, like, you're in the playoffs. You got to see him max 7 times.
Constantly.
Like, you're gonna have to see him. And again, to that analogy of 3 bullets to 25 bullets.
Right.
Like, you better be on with it. Like, you're going to have to stop him on a nightly basis. And then again, like how you seen with the media getting involved with it now.
Now he's
hearing that noise, bro. You can't tell me he's not hearing that noise. He's not like,
oh, you see, he has kids.
Yeah,
they showing
came
him.
out like, why does everyone paint me out to be the villain now? I'm like, bro, stop.
Yeah.
Like how LeBron handles it though. He never says nothing. He handles it like the king.
He keeps it professional. Keeps it on the court.
He just go crazy.
But again, when you're comparing the two, like, why the fuck would Bron answer to Dillon Brooks?
Yeah,
exactly. Who are you?
Who are you? Like, what have you done? Like,
right.
why am I even having this with you?
Right,
like, prove yourself first.
Waste of time.
So yeah, it's when Lance did it to Bron.
What was that locker room like after that?
It was. I'm not gonna lie. Originally, I was like,
why? Like, why you do that?
Because I'm guarding him. Like, you know what I mean? The reason Lance was on Bron for those moments because I was in foul trouble. But for the series, I'm guarding Bron. So, like, bro.
Y'all take it all out on you?
Yeah, like, what the fuck you doing? But I thought it raised, like, I thought it drew to our intensity of, like, we not backing down to y'all. I thought we stood behind Lance after he did that, opposed to, like, getting on him about it or breaking up about it. I thought we backed him up, and it made for us to just raise the intensity.
Did LeBron say anything about, like, hey, like, my bad, bro, like he should have not blown in your ear, anything like that? Like,
that shit was like unspoken, bro. That shit was unspoken. Nobody said anything about it. We didn't even, like, I mean, Lance did shit all season, like, and he do shit in practice to try to get under your skin. Like, we knew that was Lance, but, like, literally, like, that shit came out of left field when it happened.
Can we get Lance back in the league?
Man,
please.
Man,
Born Ready. Shout out Born Ready,
bro.
man.
So excited.
Born Ready.
Sick, bro. Like,
Dribbles, he does fast, he passes, he shoot. When the coach tell him don't shoot, he gonna shoot it anyway.
What happened? Speaking of, because wasn't he on Indy? Was it this year or was it last year?
I think it was last year.
And he played great.
Yeah, he played great. I don't know, man. It's
Still
the
talk
league.
to him?
Yeah, from time to time. We follow each other on social medias. Like, I'll update based off of what he's doing.
You got Russ on the team.
We'll chop it up.
On the team, P.
I love Born Ready, bro. I love Born Ready. Born Ready is the reason I am who I am today. No cap.
Shout out to Lance Stephen for making P who he is today, baby. Come on, Lance. Now it's time for my favorite segment, Rated PG, when my boy PG give us a new NBA player and tell us all about him that we don't know about. So, P, give us your Rated PG on the new one.
My Rated P on the new one? Damn, y'all ain't gonna even know this player right here.
I hate when you do this.
I got another sleeper for you. This kid is. I had a chance to play against this kid this summer, working out against him, and I didn't know who he was. He's a rookie now, but I didn't know who he was. Come to find out, he went to UCLA, and even then, I didn't like. And they say he was a high draft pick, and I'm oblivious to it. Like I don't know what's going on when it comes to the new guys, and but he's competing and he's talking shit. He's trash talking like, and he's backing it up. Like he's showing well in the gym, and come to find out it's Peyton Watson, and he plays for Denver. He's with the Nuggets right now, but the kid is good. Kid is extremely good. Peyton Watson.
What position?
20-year-old. He's small forward. Young cat. Okay. But he's going to be good. I think Denver took slack for getting him because there was I think he averaged 3 points at UCLA.
Yeah, I actually knew who he was, but I haven't watched him in the league yet.
Yeah.
So.
What you compare him to?
He's kind of got like a Brandon Ingram game. Like long wing. He's got that like slow pace game. He's long. He's tall. He can shoot over you. Can handle it, 3-point shot.
20 years old.
20 years old. Wow. Athletic. He's good. He's good. I think it's going to be a while, before we see him blossom into, what I think he's going to be. I think he's going to be a stud, but, he's got to wait his time. But he's going to be really good when he gets his opportunity. Just remember that name.
Peyton Watson. Y'all heard the name. Don't sleep on it. You just been rated PG, baby.
All right, guys, Jackie gave us his favorite segment. Now it's time for my favorite segment, the Social Corner. Today we got a question from Trace VGC on my favorite fan moment ever. It actually came this year in Atlanta. We were playing the Hawks, and literally, like, it was like, because the Hawks seats, like, fan seats are literally right behind us. Like they're literally right behind us. And it was like a section of like, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8. It was like 6 dudes, 2 girls, but they was like super Clipper fans. They was big PG fans, like my super fans. Like they had my Indy jersey. I think one had my Fresno jersey, like crazy fans, right? And I'm never like, I'm always like, too locked into the game to try to break character, right? Like, people might think it's an asshole, but I'm weird about that, like breaking my character. Like, I'm trying to be locked in, but they going crazy behind us. Like we in the huddle, they going crazy. Like, let's go Clippers. Like PG, you killing them. Like y'all boys is killing. Y'all boys killing. So like as the game going on, I'm like slowly like, cause they loud as shit every time. So as the game going on, I'm like, and I keep going back, and I'm like, oh, okay, they cool as shit. Like, I'm fucking with the vibe. And Reg is like super into the crowd and fans, and and so now they get a hold of Reg, like, and Reg is dancing and shit with them. Reg is like being himself, you know what I mean? And it was just like it was a different experience to have that like type of love at a game. It's Atlanta. So Atlanta, they playing their music, half times or timeouts, music rocking, but they like, they turned up behind us. So after the game, like we beat Atlanta there. After the game, me and Reg, we go into the crowd. Like we go up the stairs, we go into the crowd, we like chopping it up right after the game. Like we sweaty as shit. Like, and they like, oh man, we fuck with y'all. Like y'all boys dope as shit. Like, it was just a cool experience between us and them. Like they was like, man, y'all super down to earth. Like we even more fans. Like, damn, you cool as shit. And no, it was dope. It was actually a dope experience. Like it was one of my favorite experience from a fan, just to get that kind of connection.
Did you take pictures with them?
Yeah, we took pictures. Like
signed their jerseys and everything.
I signed the jerseys. We took pictures. And it was literally like we knew them. Like we knew them forever. Like that's how dope and cool the experience was. Like the coaches was cool with them. Like man, y'all motherfuckers got to travel with us.
That's dope. I hope they probably watch the show.
I'm sure they got to watch the show.
Leave a comment. We want to see that picture.
They'll send that picture. I'm sure they'll send that picture, bro. They was live. That is a wrap for episode 9 of Podcast P. I want to shout out my guys, Dallas Rutherford, and Jackie Long. Always rocking with your boy, and for the fans for keeping it tight.
Reminder, new episodes are going to be dropping for the rest of the NBA season. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube and turn on those post notifications so that you don't miss an episode. And also make sure you follow us across all our social media channels at Podcast P Show. Jackie, any last words?
Once again, thank y'all for tuning in to episode 9 on Podcast P.